Hello. All right. So let's see. I just played this. I got a bunch of videos to record. My recent list that I've started doing load deck is ley lines, and that's because my local metagame is pretty much like Death Shadow, and with a splash of Death Shadow and a couple other Death Shadow decks. And there's a there's a Jund, I guess, but it's Death Shadow. So I started main decking ley lines. This game is with main deck ley lines. I didn't get one in the opener though. I kept the opener hand because I had two lands and this card, which I can do on turn one, and all I needed is land mech and land bridge. So I figure I'll be able to do the discard, and then by turn three I should get a bridge or get a land for the bridge. It didn't happen that way, but so Inquisition, and I see what my opponent's on. I kind of wanted to take the hierarch, but really I have to stop meddling mage. So because they can name bridge and then I'm in big trouble. So I have to take the mage. And I get the hierarch. So I get that, so I'm good. I just need a force so I can kill the hierarch and I'll be okay. Mill my opponent to try to get some information. And didn't get my third land. So I take some damage, still trying to get some information. I'm not getting much here. And I draw yet another. I was trying to get information here for a needle, but so since I didn't get any more information, I'm still not quite sure what they're on. I'm in some sort of Bant control thingy or something. I go ahead and name colonnade so I don't die to a colonnade swinging before I get my third land. I know I'm not gonna die next turn, and even if I play a bridge, I'll still be taking damage. So what I do now is I try to set up the lantern combo, or the control, the lock. I don't get a lantern, but I do see a fair, and that's going to help relieve some pressure off of this noble hierarch. Yeah, Glenalindra is a problem though. It's the only one they have in the deck. So that kind of was poopy. In response to that, the declare attacks. So I go ahead and ghost quarter my own land since now I have a third land to play bridge. And I go to abrupt decay a hierarch to save myself some damage. Yeah. So I know that they're gonna Glenalindra my bridge, but I know that I can surgical with it on the stack. And that helps relieve the pressure of how much damage I'm taking here. So this is what they're playing. Two main deck engineered explosives, a main deck needle. It's like a toolbox deck. It's really cool, actually. I like it a lot. There was a Magus of the Moat in there. I don't know if you saw it. So yeah. I could have gotten a bridge. There was a bridge in there, but instead I got the lantern because I have these that I can go ahead and try to dig to a bridge, and I can use lantern. My opponent didn't play anything last turn. I didn't know they drew the restoration angel, but they didn't play anything last turn, and that told me that they don't have anything great going on. So if I can make it so they continue to not have something great, then I should be on a 9-turn clock here. With Inventor's Fair, I don't have to worry about squat. So I just got to keep them off of anything until I can dig to another bridge. So I grab the lantern instead. And also it helps make it so that I gain life next turn. I guess 8-turn clock. Yeah. But then, they play the Restoration Angel. So now I am on a legitimate clock. I'm going to take some stuff here. I draw the Inquisition just to make sure they don't have any other random stuff. I know I can survive till the next turn. I just need to make sure that I can dig to a bridge. Whether I mill this or not, it's not going to change the fact that I'm dead in 2 turns. If I let them draw this, then they just, you know, they cast it and I still have to, whether I'm dead by, you know, a million or dead by one, I'm still dead. So this is really a dead draw on top of their library. All I have to do is make sure they don't draw something else that'll make it so they can use it. So I don't see a bridge, so I go ahead and grab a lantern. Because remember, there's a bridge on the bottom of my library. So I figure I'll mill and mill and mill and try to get a bridge. And if I can't get to a bridge, then I'll just shuffle and then mill some more. Also, this is my third stirrings. So there was a chance of grabbing, if I remember correctly, yeah, a land here. So I could have played a land and then try to dig to another stirrings. But since this is my third stirrings, I only have one left in the deck. I'm more likely to try to hit a bridge than a stirrings. So let them draw a card. Mill myself, still nothing. Shuffle, so I can try to shuffle that bridge that's on the bottom back in. Mill myself, there's a bridge, and that's game. Yeah, still trying to pull some stuff. Yeah, they did have 3 runners on top in a row there, but again, I just had to mill it. I had 3 locks, or 3 pieces, so it's all good. Yeah. All right, and that's it. An opponent could have kept attacking me, and I would have just gained back life. They just decided not to even worry about it. I mean, it is kind of pointless, really. So game 2. I slide out my ley lines in game 2, because, you know, they don't do squat against my opponent here. I sided in, I want to say I sided in, what's the name of that card? Where is it? Seals, sided in those. I kept the Thoughtseize instead of the Brutality. And I believe, yeah, I think I sided in Padims as well. And of course, taking out the ley lines. And I think I took out 1 or 2 bells, because bells just feed my opponent. So anyways, game 2. I keep it. I was worried that I couldn't do an Inquisition or a Thoughtseize on turn 1 because of my mana here, but I figured I'd still be okay. And it turns out that I draw black mana, so I can do it on turn 1. I grab the Sage first, because then I can just Thoughtseize to grab the cord if I need to. So I play a Lantern to see what their top card is before I Thoughtseize. If it's a dead card, then I Thoughtseize. If it's not a dead card, then I mill it, and I'll still be okay. But it is not a dead card. It is an Eternal Witness, so I gotta get rid of it. So I play the Shredder, because I want to get that 3rd Shredder, too. So now I put that on top. I just need the next card to be dead as well, which it most likely is. Yeah. Take a point, and now I can Thoughtseize that cord away, and the only thing they got going for them is a Horizon Canopy and this little fetch. And with a 3 rock lock, I should be good to go. And I got fair to make sure that I don't die to Hierarch beats and opponent concedes. Because now they have to draw 7 good cards in a row without me shuffling them. And I still have another Pixis in hand. They don't know that, though. And all they got are these 2 to try to mix it up. And opponent concedes. So it's good stuff.